Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the video. So we had a volatile week in the stock market with some important sector rotation to take note of. So in this video, we're going to be going over what to expect next and watch for from the broad market into next week, along with the top 5 trade ideas that I'm watching in the week ahead that include some of those sectors that could be rotated to after this potential rotation. So as always, there are timestamps in the description, and let's go ahead and get into it. So starting out by taking a look at the S&P futures chart. This week we had the futures rollover from the June contract to the September contract, so hence that week starting out with that large gap up open. So on Monday it built out a tight range between 54.90 and 55.09, where breaking above 55.09 triggered that breakout and leg higher for the market. After this, it rallied up to 55.60 to 55.67 where it found resistance, and then attempted to break out above there on Thursday. So this attempt ran up to 55.88 before selling back down, and attempted to hold 55.60 as new support, though that failed to hold, then leading to a strong sell on Thursday afternoon. So pullbacks will often happen after failed breakout attempts. As we've gone over before, this traps breakout traders who enter in on the breakout, and then those same traders get liquidated once that breakout attempt fails and sells down. So into next week, overall this is a small and not super substantial failed breakout, but it could lead to a larger pullback if it follows through lower. 55.09 is key support to watch below, which breaking below there can target 54.90, which is the bottom of last week's range, and breaking below there would then send it into the gap, which would be filled at 54.53 as that next major downside target. On the upside, 55.60 to 55.67 becomes key resistance once again, and a successful break above there puts immediate upside back in play, likely back towards new all-time highs. So now getting into the individual stock trade ideas that I'm watching in the week ahead, and first up is Cloudflare, ticker symbol NET. So this stock is basing below a major resistance cluster, which includes both the 50 and 200-day moving averages, along with the key resistance and current top of range at $79 to $80 per share. So breaking above 80 would trigger the breakout above this key resistance, which can then target the gap fill at 85.35 and then 91 above there. If it bases some more, I'd be watching for it to range between 75.85 support and 79 to 80 resistance, where near 75.85 can also be a dip buy level of interest. And to play the breakout, a simple way to do that can be to enter in on the breakout above 80 and play with a tight stop loss back below 79, so risking just a little bit more than 1% and obviously much more upside than downside. So another stock that is on close watch in the week ahead is Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. So the stock's been building out a consolidation just below all-time highs for months now, and is looking primed for a breakout soon. So this has been a laggard versus the other mega cap tech stocks, such as Microsoft, Apple, and Google, though if you compare Amazon's chart to those before their all-time high breakouts, it has a very similar look to them. So 188.65 to 190 is the key resistance zone to watch, where a break and hold above there can act as the breakout trigger towards new highs. And due to the multi-month consolidation beforehand, there is a lot of energy built up to where that breakout has a good chance for a large move once it plays out. As Nvidia and those other stocks that have ran a lot recently cool off, a lot of that money could rotate into stocks such as Amazon that are on the verge of breaking out, and once they break out, they could see a large move similar to those other ones. Disney stock, ticker symbol DIS, is another setup to watch, as it potentially sets up for an upside reversal after its recent pullback. So far, it bottomed off the gap fill from February at 99.3, and at the end of the week, it broke out and closed above the well-defined trendline resistance. So now it's important to get stronger price action from buyers to be more confident in this reversal playing out, though if it's able to confirm above 102, the upside targets above would be at 104.2, 107.25, and then 111 to 112.5 as those next targets and levels above there. It could also be a potential dip buy play on successful backtest of the trend line, which lines up with about 101 currently, and that would also be the spot that you'd be wanting to play a stop loss back below to only risk about 1% on the trade. Coherent, ticker symbol COHR, is another stock that is on close watch for me, as it has built out a well-defined cup and handle pattern. The key resistance and breakout trigger above on this is at 73.9 to 75.1, where a break above there would trigger the breakout out of this more than 3-year long range. If it builds out more of a consolidation first, dip buy levels of interest below would be at 67.8 and 63.5 to 64.9 as levels to watch for potential higher low, and breaking above 65.1 would target 83.5 to 84 as that next key resistance zone above. A simple way to play this breakout could be to enter on a break above 65.1 and play it with a tight stop loss back below 73.9. Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB, is a stock that we've gone over for the last 2 weeks, and it has continued to build out the same consolidation setup. So the range is between the 200-day moving average as support and 150 as key resistance above, where a break and hold above there would be that breakout trigger towards the gap fills above. Due to how long and tight this consolidation has gotten, there is a ton of built up energy with this setup, which can result in a violent move once it breaks. The 50-day moving average is also slightly above 150, so if it was able to break above 150 and the 50-day together, this could make that potential breakout move that much more explosive. So that is everything that I'm watching for in the week ahead. Hope I provided some value to you guys in this one, and I will catch you all next time. For anybody interested in joining the private Discord chat, that is the first link down in the description to get my personal trade alerts, nightly watch lists, and I answer any questions you have in there. I will catch you all next time. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck trading the week ahead, and peace out.